Today on Most Buffalo, a local favorite for Indian cuisine is expanding again in Western New York. We're taking you out to eat at Alibaba Kebab as they open their third location. Plus, a local confidence coach and author is helping people see their full potential through a new book, how she's challenging the way people think about taking action and building better habits. And from Buffalo to the world stage, Jazz at Kleinhans announces a standout collaboration, how you can be part of this special upcoming event. Most Buffalo starts right now. Hi there, welcome to Most Buffalo. I'm Lauren Hall. Thanks for being with us. And we are looking ahead to the weekend. There is a lot going on, including a fashion show at Buffalo State University that is about a lot more than just style. The university's annual runway show is back with a powerful new theme, Amplify. Student designers are using their collections to spotlight causes that matter and partnering with nonprofits to turn their work into a platform for impact. From community service to personal storytelling, every look on the runway is designed to make a statement. Here to tell us more about this year's show, the mission behind it, and what's going to make it a special night at the university campus, our senior designer Jaylene Perez and Shania Barber, VIP coordinator. You are both seniors in the Fashion and Textiles program at Buffalo State University. Shania, why don't you start telling us about the tradition of runway and how it's grown over the years and how it'll be a little different this year?
Yeah, so we're super excited working in the VIP section of the show. We kind of wanted to turn the VIP experience into more of like a gala feel, give it that more like amplified like fashion feel for it. So first we're going to start off with the gala. So the doors will open at 4:30. We're going to have complimentary valet. There'll be like an amplified menu of beverages and food that will be like complimentary for everyone. We'll have a silent auction. We'll have just little things. We'll have an orange carpet, paparazzi, live interviews, and like a photo booth, and then we'll give some little goodies. So we're like super excited.
And we're seeing some video from past year's event. Where does this all take place on the campus?
This takes place in Houston Gym and then the sports arena.
And what is the energy like during this event? Again, it's been going on for years and years, and it's a major moment for especially the students in your major.
Yeah, the energy is like always so high. It's so fun to like watch the show fully come to life. Like being on the production side, waiting for it to like come to life is always just like so fun, and it gets more intense the week of, so we're super excited.
And Jaylene, tell us about what your role is going to be that night.
Yeah, so I'm one of 14 senior designers for the night. So we all created a 4-look collection, and we took the theme of Amplify and kind of found our own meaning within it. My collection is called Aquí Estamos, which translates to Here We Are in English. And it's very influenced by my culture and putting a spotlight on like current issues with immigration and things of that nature. I partnered with the organization called the Volunteer Lawyer Project, and each senior designer has a different org that they partnered with to highlight.
And yeah, what does that partnership mean, and what do you hope that people gain from hearing about the partnership?
I'm really excited for people to have more eyes on my nonprofit, the VLP, and just bringing more attention to important causes that are happening right now, right here in our city. All the nonprofits are local, so I think it's good to give them more attention and give them that spotlight.
And again, so you and several of your classmates will all be showing 4 different looks in the show, all to fit under the Amplify theme, partnering with different nonprofits. Just what has the process been like to get to a couple days out from the show?
It's been a really tedious, long process. There was a lot. We started last semester with our ideas, and then since basically the beginning of February, we've just been making everything from scratch, patterns, picking our fabrics, sewing. So I'm excited to finally see everything come to life on stage.
And have you ever done something like this before?
I have not. So I've been looking forward to this since I started at Buffalo State. So I'm excited to, finally have that moment to put my outfits out there.
And Shania, again, this is not just for the students or the university campus community. It's for everyone. It's open to the public.
Yeah, it is.
And what do you want people to know about if they're interested in coming out?
Just to come dressed as yourself, be yourself, and just come ready to just witness a cool, amazing show.
And again, where is it? What time does it start, and how can people get their tickets?
General admission doors open at 5 o'clock. It will be in the sports arena. We'll have a photo booth out there, some of the Bengal Bodega out there as well. And then we'll have just like a live DJ out there just to get it started. And then the show will start at 7:30, and then we'll have the edit, senior designers, and student collection all come out and show their pieces, and then we'll give awards and things after.
What are you looking forward to the most?
Oh, I think the surprises and like the performances, there are a lot throughout the night. It's not just models walking down the runway, so I'm excited to see that and see people's reaction.
It's definitely a very fun night to be on the Buffalo State University campus. Shania, where can people get their tickets?
At buffalostaterunway.com.
Perfect. Jaylene Perez and Shania Barber are both with Buffalo State Runway, also both graduating seniors this year. Congratulations and good luck this weekend and into the future. We appreciate you being here on Most Buffalo.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
And speaking of the artists in our community, as construction continues on the new Highmark Stadium, fans will see more than football there. They will also see local art from the walls to the ceilings. The Bills have announced that the artists selected for their public art program presented by Victory Live. They have selected more than 45 artists and art teams, along with community members that will help create a permanent art collection throughout the stadium. The work was chosen from more than 400 applicants and will be featured in 40 different locations, including murals, wall pieces, and ceiling installations. And it's time right now to go out to eat, and a popular fast casual Indian spot known for healthy options is continuing to grow across Western New York. This week, we're checking out the newest location of Alibaba Kebab in Amherst, where one entrepreneur's journey is turning into a regional success story. From a single storefront in Buffalo to 4 locations across Western New York, Alibaba Kebab's growth is a story rooted in hard work and big vision. Owner Anand Khattu came to the U.S. more than 2 decades ago in search of opportunity. Today, his fast casual Indian Mediterranean concept is gaining serious momentum.
The American dream. When he came here years ago, he started a lot of businesses, grocery stores and gas stations. And, you know, one day he had a dream, and his dream was, I want to do a restaurant, and I want to do a restaurant that has healthy food that's fast.
Khattu teamed up with Christelle Prince, and now that dream is serving up a menu built on fresh ingredients and bold flavors with something for everyone.
We have our shish kebabs, we have our curries, we have our famous rice box and the wraps, and of course the naan bread, which is phenomenal.
Even the chicken wings are a healthy alternative to the norm.
So these are not deep fried. They're marinated for 2 days. And then they're cooked in our tandoori oven, 500-degree oven, clay oven.
At the center of it all, the fan favorite Alibaba Rice Box, a signature dish that's helped define the brand.
He invented this. The taste is incredible. Besides the marinated rice that's in there, the white garlic sauce you see all on here, the meat, the cilantro, the onion, it just all fits together great.
The newest and largest location is now open in the Premier Plaza on Transit Road in Amherst.
So now we're serving Buffalo, we're serving Kenmore on Military Avenue, and also West Seneca Orchard Park on Southwestern Boulevard. So this is our 4th Alibaba Kebab, and we're still growing. They're open 7 days a week, by the way, including until midnight, several days a week. And we are getting so close to summer, you can almost taste it. Speaking of food, Food Truck Tuesdays returns to Larkin Square on June 2nd. More than 40 local food trucks will fill the square every Tuesday night through the end of August. Live at Larkin will also be returning this year on Wednesday nights with musical guests and specialty food and drinks.
I also love that it's a wide variety of ages, people from all different areas, not just Buffalo, but really come from around the region. And it's family friendly. So Wednesday nights, we love to bring our grandchildren here. The crowd is not quite as big as a Tuesday night. Tuesday night, it's just so much fun to see multi-generations here coming and having an affordable dinner.
For a full food truck and live music lineup, you can head to larkinsquare.com. And new on Most Buffalo, a special donation is bringing some joy to young patients at Golisano Children's Hospital in Buffalo. The Christian McCaffrey Foundation's Logan Project donated 3 portable gaming consoles, giving kids the ability to play right at bedside. A Kaleida Health spokesperson says the donation was inspired by Josh Allen's connection to Golisano Children's Hospital of Buffalo and made in his honor. The Logan Project started in 2022 to honor Logan Hale after he lost his battle with cancer. Hospital leaders say the gaming carts help children stay kids during treatment and bring a welcome distraction. And Resurgence Brewing is on the hunt for Buffalo's top dog and coolest cat. The brewery is partnering with Sweet Buffalo for its annual Resurgence to the Rescue photo contest. It is free to enter, and for just $1 per vote, you can cast a ballot for your favorite pet. The winner will be featured on a Resurgence beer can, and every vote helps raise money for local animals in need of a forever home.
We are raising lots of money for Nickel City Canine Rescue and Akron Rescue Cats right now. These animal rescues are doing everything they can to save as many dogs and cats as they can. And so what we want to do is we just want to support that. We partner with local businesses like Clyde's Feed and Animal Center and Celino Plumbing to help raise the funds, and it's a team effort. So, you know, while Sweet Buffalo isn't an animal rescue, we want to make sure we support our animal rescue with our Good News platform.
You can enter your pet through Friday and cast your vote by visiting gogoPhotocontest.com. And we have more to come here on Most Buffalo, so don't go anywhere. Up next, a local author and coach joins us in studio to tell us about her new book that's helping women stop overthinking and step into their confidence. That and more when Most Buffalo returns. Back now on Most Buffalo, and a new book by a local author is helping women stop overthinking and step into their confidence. Amanda Popovsky is a confidence coach and first-time author, sharing her own journey and helping others get out of their own way. She's also celebrating the release with a community book release dance party built around connection, joy, and confidence. Amanda is here now with her book to tell us a little bit more about it, the message behind it, and about your work in the community. So, Amanda, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Tell us just about your background and how you got into what you do.
Of course. So I first discovered personal development and coaching when I was in college on the beach in Argentina, of all places. And I just knew in that moment that instead of studying teaching and becoming a teacher, I really wanted to be an entrepreneur and bring confidence in life coaching to Buffalo and really to women all over the world. So it's been quite a journey. I'm in my third year after some challenges in the past, and I love every single second of what I do, and this book is definitely a culmination of all of that.
Your first book,
yes.
Where can people get it, and what made you want to sit down and write it?
Well, people can get it on Amazon. It's available as an ebook, paperback, and then I read the audiobook and produced it. That'll be available in May. So what made me want to write this book is I've always wanted to be an author. I love words. I love what books can do for people. And I really wanted to make confidence accessible for the women in my community who may not be able to invest in coaching, or who may be at home folding laundry or driving to work and want to listen to something to really boost their confidence and help them regain it. Because confidence isn't something that you have to get that's outside of you. It's really something within you that you just have to tap back into.
What are some misconceptions, or what do you wish more people knew about tapping into that confidence?
Oh, so many things. I think a lot of us, especially as women, we try to fake it till you make it, try to push towards our goals. We try to kind of establish habits or set really big goals that don't come to fruition. But the truth is that the word confident, I talk about this in my book, it comes from the Latin root con, which means with, and then fidere, which means trust. And so confidence is really about trusting yourself, to be able to take decisive action, to follow through on your ideas, to speak your mind. And as long as you have that self-trust within you, that's really how you can create confidence.
And would you say it's like a muscle you have to keep flexing?
Oh yes, definitely. Especially through taking action before you're ready, kind of stopping, hesitating, and start doing that uncomfortable action so that you can step into your power.
Again, this is available. It's called Confident AF. It's available on Amazon now.
Yes.
And you're planning a big community party next week to celebrate.
Yes, on Wednesday, April 29th in North Tonawanda, we are going to be having a book launch dance party. So I knew that I wanted to have a book launch, do a book signing, the whole nine, but I also love to dance and have fun. And so we're going to have a live DJ. I'll do a motivational reading from my book. You can buy a book there. You can get it signed. And then we're just going to shake our tail feathers and have an amazing time.
How does it feel to have the book out in the world and be able to share it at a community event or just with the community in general?
It is a lifelong dream come true. It really is.
Very, very nice. Amanda, if people are interested in your services, how do you work with people and what's the best way for them to get in touch?
Sure. So I work one-on-one with women who really want to step into their confidence so they can grow their business, advance in their career, or just feel more confident as a mom. The best way to get in touch is on my website, amandapopovsky.com. That's a little bit of a mouthful, but if you look up Confidence Coach Buffalo, you'll find me there.
And again, the book is available now on Amazon. It is called Confident AF. Anything else, Amanda, that you want to leave the audience with today?
I hope that you are able to get everything that I want you to out of this book, and I hope you'll come to the book launch dance party.
Very nice. We can't wait to see the moves.
Thanks.
Nothing says confident like a book launch dance party.
That's right. That's right.
Again, Amanda Popovsky is a confidence coach, author of the new book. You can find it on Amazon now. Thanks for being with us today on Most Buffalo. Turning to the Sabres now, the playoff return is bringing energy to Buffalo hockey that we haven't seen in years. During the long drought, fans kept traditions alive, including a soundtrack that's been part of Sabres history for more than 5 decades. For generations of Sabres fans, this song is playoff hockey.
This was the original record here. So this is the We're Gonna Win That Cup with Donna McDaniel singing it.
Written in 1975 during the Sabres' first trip to the Stanley Cup Finals, Tommy Calandra's We're Gonna Win That Cup became the team's anthem.
So what do you remember about the Sabres cheer song?
Oh, I mean, just growing up, I was born in like 82. So, the song had already been out, early 90s when we had like Pat LaFontaine, Mogilny, my favorite Sabre, Hasek. Every year they'd make the playoffs, my dad would have to rewrite the lyrics because he'd have to insert new players' names.
Mike Calandra grew up watching his father keep the song alive.
The most unique one was probably when it was like we had like the three Chucks on the team with Howard Chuck, Andrew Chuck, Millard Chuck, and trying to get that all to fit into the song. And just every year he had to update it.
But after a 15-year playoff drought, the music had faded for a new generation.
Maybe a month ago or so, I was driving my son to baseball practice and, just listening to sports radio, and all of a sudden the song came on.
We got the French connection.
And, of course I'm like, oh man, they're playing the song. And then, my son's like, what? And, it's the first time he ever heard it on the radio.
Tommy Calandra passed away in 1998, just before the Sabres' last trip to the Stanley Cup Final.
For me being 16, 17 years old at the time, and that following year, I mean, he would have been going nuts. Like just how far they went and how they were doing it.
But his legacy still echoes in the stands, on the radio, and now through another generation of Sabres fans.
For him to just know that his grandkids might be able to hear the song or, just kind of get the vibe of what, I felt growing up, or even when he was first writing the song, it just, they should be able to experience that just like I did.
And from hockey to football, the Bills are taking the NFL draft north of the border for the first time. This Saturday, the team will announce one of its Day 3 picks live from Niagara Falls, Canada, near the Horseshoe Falls. There will also be a draft day celebration there. So starting at noon, fans can head to the Table Rock Welcome Center for photo ops, giveaways, and a chance to win Bills tickets. To cap it all off, Niagara Falls will also be lit up in red and blue on Saturday night in honor of that pick in the draft. And there's much more to come here on Most Buffalo. Buffalo steps onto the global jazz stage next. Hear about the Grammy winners bringing a rare collaboration to Kleinhand's Music Hall when Most Buffalo returns. Welcome back. We're talking jazz, and Buffalo is landing on the global stage as one of just a few cities selected for a rare collaboration. Multiple Grammy winners, including Nia G's Masters, Branford Marsalis, and Diane Reeves, are coming to Kleinhand's Music Hall for a special performance. It marks a big moment for the growing Jazz at Kleinhand series, which continues to draw world-class talent here to Buffalo. Joining us now is Tony Zambito, founder and executive director of Jazz Buffalo. Thanks for being here, Tony.
Wonderful to be here, Lauren.
Tell us about this exciting announcement. Tell us more.
Well, this is a rare collaboration that's only going to take place from September through April of next year. And it involves two of the giants in jazz today, Branford Marsalis and Diane Reeves, coming together for a very rare collaboration. It also coincides with the 100th centennial of John Coltrane. So they are coming together on the global stage to perform the ballads of John Coltrane. So people who really love the Great American Songbook, love ballads, this is something not to miss. And what you mentioned at the opening is this is so special for Buffalo to be chosen as one of the cities on the global stage where this is going to be performed.
How did Buffalo get chosen?
Well, I think the jazz community on an international level is seeing what's happening at Jazz at Kleinhans. We have 2 concerts this weekend that involve international stars such as John Pisarelli on Sunday. We also have a concert on Friday as well that involves Bella Fleck. And we also have Gregory Porter coming in June, and we're going to announce a special calendar of events from September of this year to all the way through April of next year, where this concert is going to be the culminating pinnacle of those events for us.
And I remember you coming on back last fall, and this was a new idea, Jazz at Kleinhans, and now you're announcing year 2. So how exciting is it to be able to make that?
It's very exciting. What it's doing is putting Buffalo on the international jazz stage. And we're getting recognition as a Great American Songbook city. We're getting recognition as where premier international jazz artists should make a destination. And so we're so honored to be a chosen city. This performance will be held at Carnegie Hall. It'll be held at main halls in Munich, London, Berlin, and Toronto, for example. So to be on that same calendar and to be on that same tour is great for our city, and it's great for our community.
And of course, people in the area are so familiar with Kleinhans. It's just one of our local landmarks. What is it like to go see a jazz performance there? How might it be different than going there for any other type of event?
Well, there are 2 rooms that we're actually using. We are using the Mary Seton room, which is a very intimate type of room for concerts, and then also the main hall. We've had, for example, we've had Herbie Hancock in there a couple years ago, and it was just the tremendous energy and just the feedback from the artist to be able to play in this iconic music hall, and it ranks as one of the best in the world. So we should all be proud as a community that we've got one of the best music halls in the world that artists really want to perform on.
Again, they have a couple of shows this weekend, Friday and Sunday at the Kleinhans Music Hall, and then a full lineup of events coming up throughout the year. How can people get their tickets now for the show a year from now that's already selling tickets?
We already are. The Branford Marsalis and Diane Reeves show is already up for on sale in the main hall. We've already actually sold close to 300 seats, so I would suggest they do that. And I might add, because this ballads, that to all the men in this community, if you want an ultimate date night, romantic night, this is the night that you should plan ahead for, because the ballads, even if you're not a jazz fan, the songs are incredible. They honor composers from the Great American Songbook, and you really just cannot beat a better date night than this, trust me.
And what's the website if people want to get their tickets now?
The website is kleinhansbuffalo.org.
Perfect. Tony Zambito is the founder and executive director of Jazz Buffalo. Thanks for being here once again on Most Buffalo.
Okay.
And Shays Performing Arts Center is spotlighting Western New York's young stage talent. They announced nominees and semifinalists for the Shays Wonder Awards, its high school musical theater program. More than 1,600 students from 25 schools across 5 counties took part, performing everything from Frozen to Hadestown and Newsies. Finalists will be recognized at an award ceremony at Shays coming up on May 16th. And a new place to check out a movie has officially opened in downtown Buffalo. Scene One Entertainment cut the ribbon this week on a new theater inside the former AMC space at the Market Arcade. City leaders say spaces like this are key to downtown revitalization, and they are hoping it helps bring more people back to the area.
Strong downtowns depend on activity, depends on foot traffic, and destinations that bring people together. And we know that movies, the experience, brings people together, and a cinema does exactly that. It gives our residents, families, students, and visitors another reason to come on downtown in the evenings and on the weekends.
The theater is currently playing several older films, including classics like Bruce Almighty, The Natural, and Grease. And that'll do it for this edition of Most Buffalo. We'll see you back here for another live show on Monday at 2:30, but you can always catch up on demand right here on WGRZ+. Thanks again for joining us and have a great day.